Hey, Eric. I just got off work and I'm going to be coming home soon. What do you have ready for dinner?
Oh, hey, Sandra. I hope that you had a nice day at work today. I am actually making some quiche for us tonight.
Quiche? What is that again? Doesn't that have a lot of vegetables or something?
Yeah, it does actually. I remember you saying last week how you wanted to try eating some nicer meals, so I am trying my hand at making a quiche.
And a quiche is supposed to be fancy?
I mean, it is generally known as a pretty good-looking and nice meal as far as I know, yeah. Who knows? Maybe you can even take some good pictures of it and upload it to your Instagram or something.
Well, I guess I appreciate you making something that is going to look good on my feed. Oh yeah, one more thing that I wanted to talk to you about. I don't think that you and I should live together anymore, and I want to break up.
Wait, what? I don't understand. We've barely been living together for 3 months.
I know. And the truth is that you are a really talented chef who makes some of the most beautiful meals that have ever graced my Instagram. In fact, thanks to you, I have gotten more likes than I have in a long, long time, so you've been convenient to have around in that sense.
Sorry, I've been convenient? What is that supposed to mean?
Eric, don't you know that I hate vegetables?
Well, I know that they aren't your favorite thing in the world to eat, yes. But that is why I thought you might like them if I baked them into a quiche. Because it isn't just vegetables, you know. The quiche also has bits of bacon and even some sliced boiled egg that I decided to put in it.
You are a chef, not some dietitian, okay? Stop trying to make everything healthy and tasty. You care way too much about trying to cook balanced meals and healthy stuff, and I hate it. How am I supposed to post something like that to my Insta? Huh? All my followers are going to think that I need to eat healthy or something.
But you told me that you did want to try eating healthier. So I made this quiche as a meal that would be healthy, tasty, and aesthetically pleasing. I did it all for you.
Well, why couldn't you have just made it without vegetables? That is all I want to know.
I don't really understand what it is that you are so upset about right now.
I really can't believe you. If you can't even understand this, then you're a failure both as a boyfriend and as a chef.
But I literally work as a chef at one of the nicest restaurants in town.
Whatever. I don't want to hear your excuses. I guess I will just have to go out and pick something up for myself on the way home. Anyways, I want you out of my place. Goodbye, Eric.
Hey, Eric. How's it been? Long time no see, huh? Are you off of work today? Want to go out and grab a couple of drinks with your old buddy John? Man, it really has been so long. We have so much we need to catch up on. I really want to see you if you think you can swing it. Whoa, John. I wasn't expecting to hear from you. Are you in town or something? I am, yeah. So do you think you'll have any time to see me while I am still here? Are you free? Yeah, I'm free, but Well, I'm sorry, but I just don't think that I'm the best person to talk to right now, probably. Hey, what is the matter? Is everything okay, man? Not really. To be honest, I just got kicked out of where I was living. You're kidding me! How did something like that happen? Well, I was dating this girl, Sandra, who was saying that she really wanted me to move in with her. But it only lasted about 3 months. Oh, I think I remember this girl. You and her started dating like a year ago or so, right? That's right. And last night, she threw me out. She just up and kicked you out? What did you do to make her do that? Me? I didn't do anything. At least, I don't think that I did anything. Well, can you think of anything that you might have done at all to make her want to throw you out? Well, when I moved in with her, she told me that she saw a lot of potential in me and told me that she wanted me to focus on my cooking while we were together. And then while we were living together, I was helping her figure out what to eat and how to live healthier and stuff like that. So when we first started living together, I already knew that Sandra was the type of person who just hated having to eat any vegetables. Sorry, how old was this girl again? This is an adult who hates to eat their veggies.
I know. So anyways, I figured that I would try and find recipes that were healthy and that she would eat. I started off by cutting the vegetables really finely so that you really wouldn't be able to see them unless you were looking for them. I hid them in the food and actually got really good and made some really nice looking healthy dishes. I thought I was doing really well until I realized that what Sandra really wanted to do was be able to eat healthy without eating any vegetables.
Wait, I'm confused. Is that even possible?
Not for me. So I guess I finally made enough mistakes that she decided she had had enough and threw me out of the house.
All because you weren't cooking exactly what she wanted to eat every day?
I know, it sounds crazy, but it's all really true. So last night I packed up all my stuff and moved it into a storage space. After that I found a place that I could park my car, fell asleep there, and now I have been spending the day looking for a new place to live.
Jeez, that is so much. I'm so sorry to hear that all of that happened to you. Would you ever consider moving in with me?
Are you serious? John, that is really nice of you to offer that to me, but I don't think I can just up and move states just like that.
But you won't have to worry about that.
What do you mean? I'm not following.
Well, actually, I am moving back here.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Yep, so it shouldn't be that difficult for you.
Wow, that is just amazing. Where were you thinking of moving to, by the way?
I'm moving to a new condo near Smith Park.
You mean that new building? That place looks really fancy. You're going to be moving in there?
Yeah, but don't get too excited. It's just a place on the bottom floor. I was looking into moving into a room on a higher floor, but then I thought that while I'm here, my little sister Laura might want to come over and hang out, and you know how she is.
Oh, right, Laura. She is the one with the really bad fear of heights, right? I guess that makes sense then.
By the way, there is something else that I would like to talk about with you, if that is all right.
Yeah, of course. What is on your mind?
Well, would you want to go in on this place as roommates with me?
So you were really serious about moving in together?
Of course I am. I was originally going to move in with another friend and we were going to split the rent, but then that friend ended up finding a job on the West Coast and had to bail.
Oh, wow, I see. So you need someone to move in and pick up their portion of the rent, right?
Basically, yeah. I figured that we could just split everything evenly. It would save us both money since we wouldn't be living alone and having to pay for everything by ourselves. I hope I'm not being too forward in bringing all this up after you just got kicked out.
No, this is all really kind of you, and I just don't know what to say.
Well, if you want, how about you come over, bring some of your stuff, and see how you like the space? Even if you don't want to move in, you should at least have a place to sleep in the meantime while you were looking up somewhere else to live.
John, I really don't know what to say. Thank you so much. This really means more than you know to me. And while I'm there, if there is anything that you need from me, please just let me know, okay? Hey, Eric! What is going on here, huh? Why have I seen you going in and out of the fancy new condo by the park? I even saw you poking around on the mailboxes in there. Don't tell me that you are actually living there now. It has only been a month since we broke up. How could you land a place like that so quickly? Hey, don't ignore my messages. Answer me right now, mister. Don't you leave me on red.
Hey, Eric. Thank you again so much for making me lunch. It was just amazing.
Hey there, John. I'm just glad you liked it.
I mean, the way you cooked those peppers so they were just dripping with flavor. I've never had anything like it. You know, when I was a kid, I actually used to really hate peppers. Now that I'm an adult, I've always been ambivalent about them, but these were just amazing. I'm in shock.
Ah, well, I just noticed you really liked those roasted vegetables that I made the other night and made some adjustments to the recipe with the leftover peppers we had. But I guess that means my experiment was a success.
You can say that again. It was just incredible. I knew you were a good cook, but I didn't realize I would be splitting my place with a 5-star gourmet cook. You know, I feel bad asking you to make a little something for my sister too, but she just had to try your cooking.
You have nothing to apologize for. I am just really happy to be cooking for people who really appreciate the effort. Just seeing you guys enjoy my cooking makes me happy.
Oh, Eric.
What's the matter? Did I say something wrong?
I just mean... Well, it seemed like you were probably thinking about Sandra just now. Am I right?
What? No, of course not. What are you talking about?
You're not a very good liar, you know.
No, I suppose not. But I just want to say that I have really enjoyed living with you, John. I know I'm not the best at other chores like housekeeping, so I'm just really grateful that you're willing to split work like that with me.
Oh, Eric, the pleasure has really been all mine. And you don't have to worry about that. I do live here too, after all.
Anyways, I was thinking that tonight for dinner, I would make a chicken and asparagus stew. I think you'll really like it. I hope you will, anyways.
That sounds amazing. Oh no, I can't wait to finish work and get home. Now I get to look forward to seeing you in the soup.
Ah, stop it. Okay, well, good luck finishing your work. You can do it.
Don't worry. I'll make sure that I get out right at 5. No overtime for me when I have such important things waiting for me back home. Eric, hope your day is going well. I just wanted to say thank you again so much for the delicious lunch. What did you do with these carrots?
Oh, well, I'm glad you like it. The carrots are just done in a simple glaze. Really nothing too fancy. In fact, you might have had them before served as sides in a steak place or something like that.
You're right. That's where I have seen these before. Do you think that you could show me how to cook them? They are really good.
Of course I could. I would love to cook together sometime.
Perfect. Then I'll pick up some carrots on the way home and see you this evening.
Perfect. I can't wait.
Hey, Eric. Do you think I can run something by you really quick?
Yeah, of course. What's up?
Well, do you ever check Sandra's Insta?
No, I actually have never once looked at it, if I'm being honest.
Are you serious?
But why do you ask? Did she post something there?
Well, actually, I just saw someone on Twitter talking about something she posted, but... Well, it is just really blowing up all over the place.
What is it? What did she post that is getting so much attention?
I just really think that you need to see it for yourself. It is super crazy. Also, didn't you tell me that a couple of months ago she was texting you asking if you lived in the condo?
Yeah, that's right. She was asking that. But I never did send her a response.
Probably for the best. But knowing her, she probably isn't going to let you get away with having anything nice as long as she can help it. I am just worried that she might be plotting something. Especially after her last post. I would just check it out when you have the time to, okay?
Alright, I'll do that for sure. Thank you for the heads up.
Eric, hey! How have you been? I hope everything has been going all right for you. I was just curious. What do you think about moving back in with each other? I have just been doing a lot of thinking lately and realized that I really do think I need a boyfriend who is good at cooking. Plus, since you can afford to live in that nice condo, I figure that is just a bonus. I've been so happy at just the thought of getting to live with you again. Actually, just to be sure, you do still live there, right? I have no idea where you got that kind of money from, but if you are making that much right now, then surely you wouldn't mind me going over there to live with you, right? I can just imagine the view you must have from way up in the building. Just looking down on everyone. It must be magical. Well, I am glad that we were able to have this talk and that you are going to take me back.
Hi, Sandra. Long time no talk.
Oh, Eric! You read my messages.
I have read them, yes. Now, let me correct some things that you're wrong about. First of all, I live on the first floor of the building, so my view is basically the same as any other apartment building.
What, really?
Okay, well, that's okay. I can live with that.
Second of all, I never, ever want to live with you again. Do you understand me?
I don't understand. What makes you say that?
I'm seeing someone else. In fact, I'm living with them, actually.
What do you mean? Who are you talking about?
The day after you kicked me out of our old place, I happened to get a message from a very dear old friend of mine who suggested splitting the condo with him.
Him?
That's right. I moved in with him to cut down on my living costs initially. But the more time we spent together talking and cooking and getting to know each other, well, something just clicked.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Quit being such a drama queen. You're not seriously telling me you've switched teams.
I don't see any reason to put a label on it.
Whatever. You've had your fun. Now ditch the chump and let me move in.
Yeah, that is not going to happen. It couldn't even happen if I wanted it to.
But why not?
Well, for one, the lease is under his name.
Oh, well, what does that mean?
It means that if I wanted to stop living with him, that I would have to be the one to move out.
Oh, no. Well, that's not good.
Oh, by the way, I heard about your little Insta fiasco.
What are you talking about?
You have got to be one of the worst chefs that I have ever seen. And don't think I didn't notice how you were captioning all of the pictures of the food I made as if you made them. But after you and I broke up, you had to post some kind of content and so just ordered out from a fancy restaurant, tried to plate it nicely at your own place and uploaded it like that. Obviously, people started to notice that you were just posting food from restaurants, though. And then you started to take some real heat from all the other big cooking accounts.
But I didn't know that you even looked at Instagram.
You're right. Normally I never do. But my boyfriend told me that he saw something about it on Twitter and suggested that I take a look at it if I wanted to laugh.
You're kidding me. You mean people were even talking about me on Twitter? I didn't know anything about that.
I also know that not long after that, you decided to move out of your apartment. I know that you're looking for a new place to live. You must have remembered where I live and thought to yourself that if you could get back with me, you could have a nice new home and start posting my food as if it were yours again. I guess you must have been thinking it would be perfect if you could not only get me back for your Instagram, but upgrade your living situation while you were at it, huh?
Because it would be perfect! Well, fine then. If you and I can't live in that condo, I can accept that. But it doesn't mean that you and I can't live together at all, right? Surely we can find someplace to move into. I finally moved out of my apartment because I thought that we would be able to move in together.
Well, you thought wrong.
Please, can't we just get back together?
That isn't going to happen.
But why not? Why can't we just go back to how things used to be? Don't you remember how much fun we used to have being together?
I think you were the only one who got any joy out of being together, actually.
Eric, how can you say something so cruel?
Look, I have already told you that I am seeing someone else and that we are already living together. Besides, why would I want to get back together with you? Despite all the cooking I did for you, you never once even bothered to thank me or show any appreciation, much less offered to buy any ingredients.
What are you talking about? Obviously, the person cooking should have to buy the ingredients. That just makes sense.
Wow. Do you really think that way? That is honestly just messed up. Well, the man I'm with now loves my cooking. Every day around lunchtime, he texts me saying how delicious everything was. He made me fall in love with cooking all over again. And he doesn't act like you and expect me to do all the chores around the house as well. I don't need you to live a happy life because I am already living a happy life right here.
All right, fine. You want me to say thank you more often? Is that it? Sure, if that is all it will take to make you come back, then fine. Thanks. Just make sure you don't feed me anything with vegetables in it and we should be fine.
You really haven't changed in the slightest. No, we are not getting back together.
But why not? I said thanks, didn't I? I promised to say thanks as long as you stop cooking with vegetables. How is this not a good deal?
Because I told you that I am already seeing someone else. It isn't a matter of what you can do for me.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious about all this, right?
Of course I am. I am dating someone else and I will not be breaking up with him just to get back together with you.
I can't believe this. You've got to be joking. But then, where am I supposed to live? What should I do now? My parents already said they were going to disinherit me after they found out about my Insta scandal. I don't have anywhere else I can go.
Your parents are disowning you over Insta? Wow, that is sad.
Please, you have to help me. You need to save me.
Just don't message this number anymore, okay? After that, Sandra's 15 minutes of fame extended to weeks as she became the internet's favorite punching bag. While she was searching for a new place to live, Sandra rented a room for a couple of nights at a rather fancy hotel. But only a couple days after making the reservation, sharp internet users figured out where she was staying. The full wrath of the internet came down on this hotel. In order to avoid any further bad publicity, the hotel's manager canceled Sandra's reservations and told her that she wasn't welcome there. Even her job pressured her to leave, and she had no option but to take a demotion to one of her company's branch offices way out in the country. After that, her Instagram page became filled with pastoral images overlaid by rather melodramatic poems, no doubt written or stolen by Sandra. One day, however, her post just stopped suddenly. I always assumed it was because she was unable to keep up with her phone bill and lost access to the app. But I blocked her and don't really care either way.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.